Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I know, alright, before we get yelling at me, I know that the schedule has gone to absolute shit, for lack of a better term. But yeah, we are back with some more round of 32 action. I know these games are actually taking place on the day that I'm recording. I remember back in the day when we used to be 2 days before kickoff, and now it's only 12 hours before kickoff. Um, don't worry about it. But yes, so far, for anyone interested in the real life situation, which ain't far behind us now, into the round of 16 is Canada, Brazil, Paraguay, Morocco, Norway, France, Mexico, England, Belgium, America, Spain, Portugal, and Switzerland. So those are your round of 16 teams so far. As we get toward, or sorry, yeah, as we get towards around the 16, with only 2 games to go, no more European teams can progress, ladies and gentlemen. And that's because one game is between Argentina and Cabo Verde, as you can see on your screen, and the other one is Colombia versus Ghana. So all the European teams that I listed there are already through, and we've got a total of how many European teams we've got? 7 European teams. Pretty good. Pretty good representation, but we've also had some shocks for Europe as well. But like I said, no more European teams are able to make it to the round of 16. But that's not the story here, as we'll do the settings first and then we'll get into the story. 10-minute half length, legendary difficulty, competitive mode on, player based difficulty on. Quick subs on. Ball is the EA Sports red and white for the remainder of the round of 32. Stadium will be. What stadium should we use? We'll go with Mercedes Benz Arena, not use that in a little bit. Custom match conditions, summertime, when the weather is fine. I think the last game was at 7 p.m. This one's at like midnight or 11 p.m. I just read it. So 6 p.m. will be fine. And then for natural grass and pitch color, bright green. Well, the freshest green, not really the brightest green. Because if it was the brightest green, it would be light green, wouldn't it? It would be the dark green. So the story here is Cabo Verde have managed to get through their group in second place and will be in the knockout rounds on their first attempt. They couldn't, could they? They couldn't go further. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out. These are the teams that are being produced by both sides for this one. Argentina on your left and Cabo Verde on your right. I still can't believe they got through. They got through and Scotland didn't. The World Cup is a weird and wacky place. They got through and Uruguay didn't as well. Again, they got a point against Uruguay. They got a point against every team they were against in the bloody group phase. So for Argentina, then it is Martinez in goal, Medina and Molina as the fullback. Still not convinced of Medina being a fullback, but they've gone for it again anyway. Martinez and Romero as the centre back duo. Almada left mid, Rodrigo De Paul right mid. I had my doubts in the last simulation, but he's proven himself, so can't really have any more doubts. Enzo Fernandez and Alexis McAllister are your centre midfielders, with Lautaro Martinez and Lionel Messi sitting up top. It's going to be a long day for Vizinha because he's got to deal with Messi, the captain of Argentina, of course. He is looking to continue his insane form and maybe take Argentina to back World Cups. For the opponents, for Cabo Verde, for the team that weren't expected to make it, weren't expected to do anything, they have in fact done something. They have in fact made it. And this is their team. In goal is Vizinha, Cabral left back, Moreira right back, Dene and Lopez as the centre back options, Kevin Lanini in CDM, Duarte and Arcanio as the centre midfield options. I can't remember if Arcanio got injured. So if he did, I apologise. But he's in this team. Ryan Mendes on the right hand side as the captain. We found out some things. Well, if you haven't found out some things, don't Google his name. That's all I'll say. Ryan Mendes on the right, Rodriguez on the left, and Benchimol, ironically not on the bench. He is up front for Cabo Verde today. Now, realistically, Argentina are going to demolish Cabo Verde. But this football isn't realistic in real life. Like, in the simulation, I reckon Argentina put about 7 past Cabo Verde. But in real life, it could be a totally different story. However, we'll go and find out, and we'll see what the script is. At the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, 10-minute half-length, legendary difficulty, authentic game type, on a sunny evening, is Argentina versus Cabo Verde. Oh, except for football. That will explain it. So match number 87 of 104.
A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. My name's Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Argentina facing Cabo Verde.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Number 7, Rodrigo Javier De Paul. Number 20, Alexis McAllister. Number 10, Lionel Messi. And number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
This is the Argentina team. Emiliano Martinez is the goalkeeper. Christian Romero plays alongside.
Well,
Lisandro
national
Martinez
teams are being
as the
announced. You know,
centre-backs.
Scaloni
And
has
up
not
front,
held back,
Lautaro Martinez
despite it
plays
being
alongside
Cabo
Lionel
Verde.
Messi.
He has gone for all his heavy hitters in the hopes that they won't be embarrassed here in the round of 32. But that hasn't stopped teams in the group stage. That hasn't stopped Spain being stopped. That hasn't stopped Uruguay. That hasn't stopped Saudi Arabia. And of course, Cabo Verde only know how to draw. And they're going to have to go one step further. Will they be able to do that? Just never know. You just never know.
Thank you, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Enjoy the game.
Bobista probably didn't expect to be here, but now he is here. He's gone for his best squad. And he expects... I don't know what he expects at this point. Cabo Verde could do anything. Will they manage to pull off a shock?
The first kick of the ball, and we're away.
Or will it be Argentina that get the expected win and send themselves into the round of 16? Now, Cabo Verde in the white, kicking from right to left, have just given the ball away to Lionel Messi. Oh dear, it could be a long day. Argentina in the dark blue, kicking from left to right. I know they're both in their away kits, but it was the only way that there wasn't a kick clash.
Fernandez.
Now, I'm going to ruin the party of the Cabo Verde nation, and I'm going to say 3-0 Argentina. But just know that I am rooting for Cabo Verde, even though I'm very certain that this could be the end of what has been an incredible journey. Let people dream, alright? Because you just never know. Football is an unpredictable game.
Medina. Nahuel Molina.
You just never know what you're going to get, alright? That being said, I feel like it's going to be a long day. Be a messy stat pad, it looks like. Lautaro off to Enzo. I put my trousers on, by the way, if you're hearing me. Sort my trousers out because my legs are cold. McAllister back to Molina. Try to find Messi.
Working to win the ball.
Argentina win the ball back. They haven't scored yet, which is a good sign, but
Rodrigo de Paul.
it might change imminently. Rodrigo de Paul,
Options available in the
McAllister, de Paul, Messi, closed down by Roberto Lopez. Now, come on, Cape Verde. It would be so funny if you sent it to extra time on a simulation. With good content. It'd be really good content. That's my work schedule. I'm in at 6 o'clock this evening, 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, and then I'm in all day Sunday, so it gives me a bit of time to record stuff. I've also got stuff to do this weekend. Saturday I've got stuff to do. I've got to try and get my car fixed. The following weekend, where I'll be away, so that'll probably take up most of my Saturday. However, I will try and record as much as I can. I mean, not conceded yet, Cabo Verde. They've not made a chance. But then again, Argentina haven't had a shot either. And now, I would obviously not like passing around the back for half an hour from any other team, but you know what, it could be entertaining if Cabo Verde actually take this to extra time and possible penalties.
Promising looking attack this.
They couldn't, could they? Arcanio forward to Mendes. Arcanio into Duarte. Back out to Mendes. Without Arcanio, they need to find Benjamin here. McAllister gets in the way, and now it's Argentina. Messi bearing down on the Cape Verde defence, out wide to Rodrigo de Paul. It's closed down by Sidney Cabral and away by Cape Verde this time. I'm just waiting for the inevitable Argentina goal and the ruining of my day, to be honest with you. Because we're all, apart from if you're obviously Argentinian or a big fan of Messi, we're all Cape Verde tonight. So yeah, I'm so far behind schedule. This is taking place in real life on the same night I'm recording it. So my aim was to always get the game out before the real one. But just be plenty of time anyway. Uploaded by I'm recording it at about 11 AM. It should be uploaded by about 1 PM. It's not like I'm leaving it till the end of the last minute. It's like an hour before the match.
Now with McAllister. Enzo Fernandez.
I'm going to do Colombia versus Ghana after this, and then this afternoon, before I go to work, I'll do a couple round of 16 matches, so we're kind of in a good spot. I will admit, I'm quite tired of doing these World Cup predictions now, but we are nearly, we're pretty much we're almost there. I think the fucking aching, back-breaking schedule of the groups is kind of, you know, tired me out, and I'm actually just taking it a bit more easy to get through these rounds of 32s and 16s and so on, just because I can, just because the games are split up a little bit more, and I know that's fucked the schedule a little bit, but I can't help that. I need free time.
Christian Romero. Medina.
Still
Alexis
nil
McAllister.
point yet for both sides.
Fernandez. Thiago Almada. Medina. Oh, brilliant anticipation.
No goals yet as we're getting there to half time. Lionel Messi and co will be frustrated. I think that's exactly how Cabo Verde are looking to play, to frustrate the favourites. They've been doing it all tournament.
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover.
Sooner or later, I feel like it's going to bite them in the arse, but I
Lionel
hope it's not today. I really hope.
And Molina.
Could you imagine if Cape Verde
Rodrigo de
knocked
Paul.
out the reigning World Cup holders, knocked out Lionel Messi on his last dance?
Fernandez.
As much as I don't think it'll
Medina.
happen, it'd be fucking funny if it did.
Enzo Fernandez. Lautaro Martinez.
But, I mean, Argentina aren't passing with exactly a lot of brilliance either. Some lazy passes mean that Cape Verde can just win the ball back and start doing their shit again. So far, I would say Cape Verde have had more possession. There's not been a shot from either side. And usually I would very much dislike that. But now, while we're in the situation that we're in, Cape Verde being in a knockout game at a World Cup, I think I can allow it. Molina closes down Rodriguez, despite a good run. Not sure if he's going to play it in the middle or play it back or where he's going to play it.
Lautaro
But
Martinez.
Argentina comes storming forward now.
Molina.
5 minutes before half time, plus any injury time.
Facundo Medina.
No breakthrough yet for either
Thiago
side.
Almada. And on to McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Facundo Medina.
Argentina are
Christian Romero.
starting to realise why other
Rodrigo de
teams
Paul.
did how they did
Martinez.
against this unit.
Fernandez.
And they are struggling here.
Thiago
They're very
Almada.
strong in the last group day in simulation.
Enzo Fernandez.
Heavy win, I think it was in the end, wasn't it? Because Messi
Almada.
scored a few. It was 5-0 win over Jordan.
Medina.
But so far today, unable to make the breakthrough. And the passing has not been 100%
And on to McAllister.
from Argentina. Will there be a goal before the break? It's the last
Lionel
chance
Messi.
before the break. It will be as well. Lionel Messi. Lautaro. Vasinia saves.
Decent stop.
Oh my.
And that brings to an end the first half here at the
I mean, look at
Mercedes-Benz
Vasinia.
Stadium.
He's celebrating getting to half time.
We haven't seen a
Still
vintage
being in this
display
game.
from Lionel Messi up to now. He surely has to do a whole lot more.
And that's what it means to Cape Verde.
Just being a bit quiet.
As they go in to half-time here, level with Argentina. They couldn't, could they? Bloody hell. Imagine if they do, though. Imagine if they do. Take a look at the stats. In the end, Cape Verde just edging it on possession. Argentina did have quite a lot towards the end of the half. 52-48 in terms of possession for the underdogs. 1-0 in favour of Argentina, which was that shot right at the end as Messi teed up Lautaro Martinez, but it was shot straight at Vasinia. 0.6 expected goals. No goals yet, though, for either side, and that only effort from Lautaro Martinez is the one that separates the shot counter at the moment. I have a horrible feeling that Argentina will have a few more shots in the second half. But you never know. Take a look at the stats then For Cape Verde, man of the match so far, Sidney Cabral. I've really liked him in these simulations. He's been very, very good in all these simulations, even though Cape Verde haven't quite got the results in simulation that they did in real life. However, 7.7 for Sidney Cabral is Cape Verde's man of the match of the half. Deroy Duarte, 7.1 as well. He's put in a decent shift. Bosnia, Josemar Jose Evora Diaz came to the World Cup as an unknown. Will leave the World Cup never being forgotten either way, whether they win or lose. A shot on his goal is saved towards the end of the half. Lautaro Martinez unable to make the difference before the break. If that had gone in, it would have been all over for Cape Verde. The momentum will have gone. The positivity would have gone as well. But thankfully, not yet. Acanio, Lanini could be doing a bit better in midfield. Not fantastic. And everyone else has been kind of mid/uninvolved. So, players like your Rodriguez's, your Mendez's, your Benchamal's just haven't been able to get involved purely because they haven't been attacking. Benchamal making 5 passes so far this game. At least he's been kind of playing, you know. But yeah, Vozinha, 1 shot, 1 save so far. How will that progress in the second half? We shall see. Underwhelming from Argentina, but they've realised now how difficult it is to play against his Cape Verde side. Enzo Fernandez, 7.4. He is their best player alongside McAllister, 7.3. They've been trying to get the ball through, but to no avail so far. Romero been their best defender with 6.9 rating, 6.8s for Molina, DePaul, Medina and Martinez. Unable to really get involved in the game too much. Lionel Messi especially not able to get involved yet. I feel like that will change. Lautaro Martinez, 5.9 despite being the only one to have an effort on goal. And Emi Martinez has somehow been marked down despite not having anything to do. Would you not just state your rating rather than being marked down? Like 5.7 for a guy who hasn't touched the ball yet. 0 shots, 0 saves, 0 anything, 0 passes. He's just stood there for 45 minutes. Now, what I think is going to happen in the simulation is Argentina will take over and dispatch of Cape Verde. What I would love to happen is if they didn't. We've got 45 minutes to see what could happen with no changes on the horizon for either side. Let's just see. I'm hoping. I am full of hopium that Cape Verde somehow do this. I don't exactly know how they're going to do this, but ultimately, at the end of the day, I think it will just be a matter of time. But I'm a dreamer. I am a dreamer, ladies and gentlemen. Argentina kicking off the second half.
Enzo Fernandez.
Sooner they score, the less nerves there'll be.
Medina.
But of course, if they don't score,
Almada.
there will be a lot more nerves
Romero.
heading into a potential extra time or potentially even penalties. I don't think it'll go that far. But could you imagine if it does? Molina plays the ball for it. Lanini picks up the loose one.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
I will be watching this game once I get home from work. It's on at 11 PM. I will be watching and I will be rooting for Cape Verde. Knowing in my heart that it will be Argentina that win, I will still be rooting for Cape Verde. I think everyone will be rooting for Cape Verde. Or can you? Oh, I thought they were going to go forward there for a second. Silly me. The only deal in nil-nils. Which, if that's the case, it'll go to extra time and penalties. And then it will be down to spot kicks. But I don't think it'll go that far simulation-wise. However, in real life, you just never know. I've said 3-0 Argentina. I feel like the miracle run will come to an end. I don't want to be a spoil sport, though. But I do want to be realistic. However, simulation might have other ideas here, you know. Cape Verde continuing to control the possession, but Dini is under immense pressure, plays it all the way back to Vozinha. This could be curtains. Vozinha is too far out here. Just needs to boot it. He's done exactly that. Just to get back to his goal. I know it's giving away possession, but just to get back to his goal.
Medina.
Could have been a very silly position to give a goal away.
Molina.
Messi has been largely uninvolved. Martinez has been largely uninvolved, aside from that shot at the end of the half. It's been mostly the midfield trying to make something work, but haven't been successful in doing so yet.
McAllister. Thiago Almada.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Any other situation, a 0-0 would be boring for me right now. But when you look at the second team who is involved in it, you're like, well, hold on here. Roberto Lopez blocks the first effort from Almada. It's not going to block the second. And Lautaro plays it to Messi. But Sidney Cabral is right fucking there. Go on, son. Benjamin can't win it, though. McAllister. Messi. McAllister. Plays it backwards. Molina. I can't remember if it's Molina or Medina. Molina's the right back. Medina's the left back. I need to remember that. I probably will forget it again. Enzo. Closed down by Lopez. And away by Arcanio. Boys. What? I'm just saying, what if? We're an hour into the game. And there's still not been a goal. Messi and Co will be starting to get frustrated now. Scaloni will be wondering what he can change. But more importantly, how the fuck has this happened? Ball is back in the possession of Argentina. Rodrigo de Paul. Molina, Martinez. Just get a feel for the possession and then move forward again, Argentina. I think that's what I have to do here. Bit of press from Cape Verde, but not an immense amount. They're not going all in. They're keeping their shape because they know that Argentina will come back on them. And I like that. I like that a lot. It's smart. But will it be for Cape Verde or will it not be? That is the question. I mean, Cape Verde have the ball back again. Arcanjo. Mendes. Both teams looking for changes. Scaloni has seen something that he wants to change to try and get Argentina this goal. Mendes. Benjamin can't get it through. Arcanjo wins it back initially. Medina under pressure does well, to be fair. It's all the way back from Martinez to Martinez. There's 3 Martinezes on the pitch, by the way, for anyone interested. You got Emi Martinez, you got Lautaro Martinez, and you got Lisandro Martinez. Little fun fact there, as Lautaro receives the ball from Messi.
Now with McAllister.
It's going to be heartbreaking if Argentina get this goal, you know. It's going to be heartbreaking, because for 70 minutes, nearly, Cape Verde have put up one hell of a fight. McAllister. Thiago Almada. Somebody playing drums.
Romero. Nicely sets it up.
Oh, that's in real life. I thought they were playing drums on my fucking game. I thought it was somebody in the crowd playing a drum. Doherty plays for Benjamin, needs some support, and he doesn't get it. I was hella confused then. That's quite funny though. Cut out by Rodriguez, Benjamin. There's not been a lot of stoppages in this game, so substitutes could be waiting a while here. Duarte, Lanini, Moreira, Mendes. They might have to wait till extra time if it goes that far. But again, playing themselves into trouble, Cape Verde. Giving the ball away to Lionel Messi. It's like giving... I don't really think... I can't really think of a comparison straight away, but don't give the ball away to Lionel Messi is my point, I guess. 17 minutes left. The longer this goes, the more heartbreaking it'll be for Cape Verde. If they do end up finding a finish. It's closed down again. I can't believe it. 14 minutes to go. I'm Cape Verde, I'll maybe just dribble this out of play just so I can get my subs on. I'll try and kick it off somebody. Then get my subs on. Played all the way to Cindy Cabral, who is fast becoming one of my favourite players. I have absolutely no idea who he is. But in these simulations, he is shown out every time. I'm going to do a little bit of Googling here. Sidney Lopez Cabral.
Oh, that's been won really smartly.
Plays for Trabzonspor. Born in the Netherlands, he plays for the Cape Verde national team. He was at Benfica last season.
On to De Paul.
Has he just moved to Trabzonspor? Yeah,
Rodrigo
June.
De Paul.
Yeah. For 10 million.
Enzo Fernandez.
So he's not a bad player at all.
Martinez.
I thought I'd recognise the name as well. Maybe I do from somewhere else. Maybe I recognise him from Benfica. I don't know. What I do know is that there's 10 minutes left.
Now Molina.
Argentina haven't scored yet. Cape Verde haven't scored yet. That's how 0-0 works.
Ramiro.
Mathematics, ladies and gentlemen.
Molina.
Mathematics.
Rodrigo De Paul.
E.
Martinez.
No changes yet because there just hasn't been stoppages for the changes. I presume they'll be,
Getting close.
if it goes that far, which it might not, they'll be done in extra time, but they might just not be done at all. 7.5 minutes.
Molina.
I'm still bracing myself. Arcanjo tries to dispossess Enzo. It hasn't happened. Lautaro can't get past his man,
Nothing doing.
Roberto Lopez, and it is away by Cape Verde. Could you imagine a Cape Verde 90th minute? I'm not going to say what I would do because that's not it's not PG. It's not friendly. But I was very happy. We'll leave it at that. I know, obviously, I'm supporting England. I was supporting Scotland, Algeria as well. My sweepstake team, they're out. They got knocked out by Switzerland. Cape Verde, they couldn't do it, could they? They really couldn't. They just might, though, you know. They just might. Not loose passes like that. Oh no. Oh no. 88th minute. You can smell it. You can smell what the Rock is cooking. Lautaro Martinez. Closed down by Arcanjo. Maybe you can smell what Cape Verde are cooking. Go on, lads. I know you've not had a chance today, but one more chance. One chance, I guess. Oh, just don't fuck up the passes. 1 minute of added time.
Well read.
Ah,
to gain possession.
shit. Oh, shit. Have they
Medina.
taken it too far back? Have Argentina taken it too far back? The referee says they have.
Close to the action.
Oh my fucking god. The 90 minutes have come to a conclusion here at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. And it's Argentina 0. Cape Verde 0. Which means, well, you know what it means. You can see it on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to extra time. Argentina have fallen to the curse that Spain, Uruguay and Saudi Arabia have all fallen to. They can't beat Cape Verde. At least not in 90 minutes. Cape Verde, for 4 90-minute games in a row, have held off 3 World Cup winners. That is unreal. That is insane. There is 30 more minutes and then there's potential penalties on the horizon. Is there a chance? Could they do it? I thought they were going to lose in normal time. Now I'm not sure what to expect, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm not sure what to expect. What we do know is that we'll be going to find out over the next 15 or so minutes in real life, the next 30 minutes in simulation, potential penalties on the horizon as well. We will find out if Cape Verde can knock out the World Cup winners of 2022, or if quality will come through and Lionel Messi will drag this team by hook or by crook to the round of 16. With 30 minutes left to play, we're going to go into extra time and we'll just see what happens, because I can't believe it's gone to extra time in the fucking first place. But with Cape Verde kicking off the first period of extra time, have there been changes or have they remained as they are. Simeone on for Almada on the Argentinian side. And Da Costa on for Benjamin on the Cape Verde side. Presumably more changes to come as they may be preparing for penalties. Lionel Scaloni is shocked on the touchline. Absolutely no idea what has occurred here with his team. Bobista on the Cape Verde touchline is practically celebrating. They've taken the World Cup winners of 4 years ago to extra time. And they may take it further. This football where they're not allowing Argentina to have any breathing space could be the one. Vecina playing very risky though. Messi, he's had enough. He's going to try and get through here, but Kevin Lonini closes him down. Messi, who are you? And why are you getting closed down by Kevin Lonini? He's been another one that I need to Google. He's no Sidney Cabral. But he is he Cape Verde? Wait, is he Cape Verde born? I love that for him. Kevin Lonini, born in Cape Verde. He has been a fucking unit. Oh my god, Arcanio. Mendes. Lionel Messi trying to drag this away from trouble.
Messi.
And Argentina coming forward with intent now. They are pissed. They are fuming. And especially, you got to think the captain, Lionel Messi, is confused more than anything. And it's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Fosinha with a save! Holy shit! Corner to Argentina, Lionel Messi in the box, away by Deroy Duarte and further away by Rodriguez.
Nothing doing for them in the end.
Oh my god. We couldn't, could we? Ryan Mendes, Arcanio, Da Costa. Bloody fucking hell. I thought Lautaro had done it. I really thought Lautaro had done it, but a save from Fosinha means that Cape Verde are still breathing. It might be the most boring football on the planet, but who cares? It's the fucking underdog story of the World Cup tournament. And it may go all the way. It may go down to the wire. Lionel Messi and Argentina need something in these next 16 or so minutes, or they're going to be on the end of potentially the biggest embarrassment in World Cup history. It's a good tackle again by Deroy Duarte, but the ref disagrees and changes to be made once again, I believe. Oh, maybe not actually. Maybe wait for that interval at the 105th minute to see what to do, to assess what to do here. Both Lionel Scaloni and Bobista. Messi has the free kick, probably to play short. He's gone in to the box. It's cleared away by Roberto Lopez, and Mendes will get it further clear. Deroy Duarte, 1 minute of added time at the end of this first period of extra time.
It's cleared out. Now they can reset.
Well, he was
Mendes.
taking no risks there, was he?
They need to just keep it away from Argentina. And they have done that. They have done that. 15 more minutes, and Cape Verde are taking the World Cup winners to penalties. Can they? I don't think... I said I don't think they will all game. I said I don't think they'll do it. But they're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, they're fucking doing it. As we end the first period of extra time, we won't be looking at player ratings. We won't be looking at anything like that. We will be looking at Lionel Scaloni, absolutely flabbergasted that it hasn't been done in normal time. And we will be looking at Bobista, who is just trying to hold on here now, maybe playing for penalties. Oh my god, I'm taking a minute here, I'm taking a breather, giving these players a breather as well. How the fuck are we here, by the way, in the big 2026? I did not think Cape Verde would make it through their group. I thought they'd get battered by Spain, battered by Uruguay, maybe get their point against Saudi Arabia at a push. But they held off all those teams. 3 draws for the island nation. 4 draws now, if you're counting within 90 minutes against Argentina. They've held the world champions off, and for 15 more minutes in extra time, they've done it again. But another quarter of an hour separates them and spot kicks. Will it go all that way? Or will there be heartbreak? 15 more minutes. We'll get news of changes momentarily. It looks like Julian Alvarez... Hold on. Let me just confirm this. Lionel Messi has come off for Julian Alvarez. Lionel Messi won't even be taking a spot kick if it goes that far against Cape Verde, but maybe bringing on Julian Alvarez is exactly what Argentina need. A bit more firepower, a bit more pace, a bit more quality. Lionel Messi probably exhausted. Should say Arcanio has come off as well. I believe Leroy Duarte on for him. But the big one here is that Lionel Messi has come off for Argentina. And if it does go to penalties, the captain won't be taking one. The last dance could be over and he could not partake in it. There is 11 minutes left. Moreira gets a touch, but it's not going to be able to dispossess Enzo. Molina. Alvarez, back to Molina. Romero. Molina again. Enzo. And Argentina are going to try and take as much time as they can, but Leroy Duarte wins it back. Or Laros Duarte, sorry. I'll call him Leroy Duarte because the other one's called Deroy Duarte and I got confused, alright? Kevin Lanini. No fucking way. Rodriguez. Oh, I thought he was going to slip through the Costa then. Julian Alvarez running away. The counter-attack for Argentina is now no longer a counter-attack. It's been played backwards. Medina spots Giuliano Simeone in space. It's knocked back towards the edge. Enzo to Simeone. Closed down by Moreira. Fuck me, ladies and gentlemen. Don't actually do that though. Like, I don't consent. But what the hell is going on here? I'm in disbelief. Any other day I record this, by the way, Argentina put 5 past Cape Verde. But for the narrative, for the content, the game has realised, shit, we have to actually let them have a chance in that. They couldn't, could they? Ryan Mendes. They couldn't, could they? Oh my god, Laros Duarte. Is that a corner to Cape Verde, or has he got the last touch? He's got the last touch. I thought for a moment, if Laros Duarte in the 116th minute sent Cape Verde through, Lionel Messi would be steaming. He would be incensed. He probably is. Because if this goes to penalties, he doesn't have any control over it. We've got 4 minutes separating us and the shootout. The thing is, though, for shootouts, if it does get there, Emi Martinez is quite good at saving penalties. And Argentina are quite good at scoring them. You saw in 2022, they had a couple of penalty shootouts to get through to winning the World Cup. So unfortunately, on a shootout, I would back Argentina. But I didn't back Cape Verde getting through to knockouts. I didn't back Cape Verde lasting 120 minutes against the world champions. What is going to give, ladies and gentlemen? 120 minutes of 0 goals. They couldn't, could they, in the 120th? Lanini. Out to Rodriguez. They've got 1 minute left. Will they go for it or will they settle for spot kicks? Deroy Duarte. Da Costa. Oh, Lisandro Martinez closing down the attack. Molina will get it away. And after 120 minutes played, it's going to be, for the first time in this simulation, it is going to be a penalty shootout. I can't believe it. What the fuck is going on? Lionel Scaloni is incensed. His team are irritated, frustrated. But you look at Babista, you look at the players around him, they are loving it. And they are a few spot kicks away from potentially seeing the next round. I believe that the choices have been selected. You can see what the managers are thinking here. I can't believe Lionel Messi got taken off before getting a penalty. Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, Lautaro Martinez, Julian Alvarez, followed by Lautaro Martinez, and then Rodrigo de Paul will be on the 5th penalty for Argentina if it goes that far. For Cape Verde is Da Costa, Mendes, Sidney Cabral, Rodriguez, and if needed, the man born in Cape Verde, the Cape Verdean himself, Kevin Lanini, will be taking the 5th and possibly deciding penalty. So, ladies and gentlemen, will it be Argentina who just about squeezed through in their World Cup defence, or will we see the shock of a lifetime? Of course, this may not go across in real life, but the fact that the game, the simulation, has taken these 2 penalties is hilarious and incredible. Deep breath, and we'll get into it. Argentina to take first. Here we fucking go. Alexis McAllister versus Vozinha. First penalty is scored. It's a good penalty. Vozinha right way. Wrong outcome. Da Costa versus Martinez. Down the middle. Calm, cool and collected. Cape Verde level it. Enzo Fernandez. His penalty saved. And now it's Ryan Mendes. His penalty saved too. We're back to square one. Julian Alvarez. Is it going? Oh, it just about went in. Vozinha was right there. Sidney Cabral scores. I thought Julian Alvarez had fucked it, you know, I really thought he had, but now we're down to Lautaro Martinez. Yeah, beautiful penalty down the middle. Rodriguez for Cape Verde. Down the middle as well. It's going to be Rodrigo de Paul with a 5th penalty. And it's going to be missed! Kevin Lanini! The Cape Verdean born! Cape Verdean born! Kevin Lanini versus Emiliano Martinez! And he scores it! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god! I couldn't have written a better script myself! I could not have put that better myself. I am in fucking shock. I know it's only a simulation, but is that a scene to come for real life? Cape Verde continue the story. They've knocked out the reigning World Cup champions. I can't believe what I'm seeing on my screen. I know it's only a simulation. I know it's only a game, but like, what? I am in disbelief. Oh my fucking god. I just need to take a minute because that is ridiculous. What has just happened is ridiculous. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. That makes no sense at all. Not a shot in hell should that make any fucking sense. Argentina have shot the bed big style. And in simulation, Cape Verde are going to beat the World Cup champions. I'm just sitting here for a minute Because how the fuck has the game known how to do that? Like, how's the game decided, yeah, you know what, actually, we're gonna fucking do something crazy. I am in shock. Right, let's get down to the business that we're meant to be doing here. Let's close this out, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a look at the, not the performances, that's the wrong one, but we will in a minute. Take a look at the match facts then. Cape Verde didn't even have a shot. They didn't shoot in normal time. 53 to 47 in terms of possession. 2 shots to 0 in favour of Argentina. Both from Lautaro Martinez. Expected goals of 0.9. Nothing for Cape Verde in attack. Nothing at all. And they took it to extra time. They saw extra time. They took it to penalties. And they've only gone and bloody won the damn thing, ain't they? Take a look at stats then. Sidney Cabral, their best player, 7.4. I think he's joint rated with McAllister, so they're both man of the match. I don't care, I'm counting it. Brilliant performances all around from everyone. I don't care if you got a low rating. You didn't on this day, ladies and gentlemen. Deroy Duarte, 7.3. Vozinha, 7.3. 2 saves from 2 shots. The second save, incredible as well, by the way. And then saving a penalty in the penalty shootout as well. I mean, so did Emi Martinez, but I thought he got Alvarez's penalty as well. Kevin Lanini Pina, Cape Verde born, Cape Verde bred, has just won it for his country. A lot of these Cape Verde players aren't born in the country. This one is, and he's just fucking knocked out Argentina from the spot. Da Costa, 7.3. He came on, scored his penalty. Ryan Mendes, 7.3 as well. Steven Moreira, 7.2. Roberto Lopez, 7 rating. Arcanio, 6.9. Laros Duarte, 6.8. Gary Rodriguez, 6.6. Dine, 6.4. Or Adilson Alberto Sanchez Borges. And even Gilson Benjamin, who couldn't do much in normal time, 5.9. We don't care. This is a team of legends, of history makers, of players that will never be forgotten. And if this fucking I tell you now, if Cape Verde went on penalties in real life, I'm going to have to do a forfeit of some kind, because that is unreal. That is unreal predicting. Vozinha, 2 shots, 2 saves. I'm out of breath. I've got fucking Colombia and Ghana to record after this. I'm out of fucking breath. That's not going to live up to this, is it? 7.4 for Alexis McAllister as he gets man of the match alongside Enzo Fernandez, 7.4. Molina with 7.2. Medina, 7.1. Lisandro Martinez, a 7 rating. DePaul. Oh, Rodrigo DePaul. It's funny as well because, you know, they act like DePaul is like Messi's bodyguard or his best friend or whatever. And he's the one that's missed the penalty to end Lionel Messi's last dance. There's a lot of story threads coming out of this, ladies and gentlemen, but these are the rest of your ratings. Lionel Messi, not up to snuff today, 6.6. Lautaro Martinez had both opportunities to win it in regular time, and he didn't take them. And Emi Martinez, despite the penalty save, didn't have anything to do in regular time, and even though he tried to save his country once again from the spot, it was to no avail. And we need to look at it. We need to look at the score one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Argentina 0, Cape Verde 0, but Cape Verde won 4-3 on penalties. Are you dumb, fam? Are you dumb? Will it show the ending if I go to match recap?
And we're away.
It says Vozinha 100. Is that the only thing it shows?
Martinez to take the lead.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't even that. I'm pretty sure that was a regular time as well. I don't think that was 100th minute. It doesn't show any of the penalty stuff, but it doesn't need to.
First kick of the ball.
Wait, if I go to instant replay, it should. Oh, it should. Yeah, hold on. Taking a look here then, ladies and gentlemen. DePaul off target. And it was up to Kevin Lanini, the Cape Verdean born and it doesn't quite show the ending for some reason, but he does put his penalty away. We'll show the camera that we'll show it better. There's no way Emi Martinez is stopping that. I mean, the predictions peaks there. We may not see Cape Verde again in this because in real life, Argentina might get the dub and probably will get the dub. But oh my god, if you watch a prediction, watch this one. I mean, obviously we're at the end, but I am in shock. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this prediction. I'm speechless. But I'm also loving it. Every moment I'm loving it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, because I fucking have. And I will see you for absolutely an underwhelming Colombia versus Ghana after this. Take care and peace.